40, pull up in the vet. Going to the loop, boy, you heard somebody straight. Be your feelings by the better get a grill. Tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip. I got right here for show up, make everybody.
Everyone just about settled in for some football here at Houston's NRG Stadium. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And we're off and running from Houston. Velus Jones now on the return. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. He gets loose down the right side. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Out of the air to start us off. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
18, outside.
It's round throwing here on first. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where faded favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
1st down, ball at the 36. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Stroud off the play fake. Throw right side, hauled in by Collins. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. It's a gain of 22. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Chubb running out of the gun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
18. What's that? Foul.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion. Focus, hot. 11. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He beams one deep right side. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability, his reputation. Make somebody else beat you.
Route. Hey, Ginger, tight. Go, let's go.
Once again here, 2nd and 10. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Hey, go. Hey, Soko. Hot.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
It's taken at midfield. And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Stroud. He's going deep this time. That one connects. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Red on red. Silver.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Hey, Rob.
Running left with Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. This throw is caught. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Lisa, 24.
Lawrence working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Tremont Smith with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an arm. Eventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
All right. Tony. South.
Throwing is Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
All right. 18. What's that?
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's what an offensive player never wants to see, a defender just waiting for him on the edge. At that point, the play's dead, and good effort on his part to at least get back to the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
On the quick, right? 18. What's that?
From the gun, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at the Texans' 49-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Hey, son.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 13, Lou. Hey, go. Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Working underneath. It's Jones. He's still going at the 30. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Putting a receiver in motion. Tootin gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Red on red. Go. Silver.
Now Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. It's going to be a short pickup down to the 22. The tackle there by Daniil Hunter.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hey, go. 11, add that. Focus. All right. 11. Hey, I'm gun. Silver.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Got his man. Thomas has it. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars hold a slim 2-point lead early. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A quick 2nd score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Welcome back. We'll begin the 2nd quarter with the Texans in possession. They'll take over here, 1st and 10. 1st down, Stroud. And he's not going to escape this. The Jets drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Tony.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. He wants to, but he's not going to be able to continue the run. Got him 6, but they stopped him short. It's 4th down now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Begins his return at the 16. And they'll bring him down, but some nice damage done on that return.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Inside give here for Tootin. No up the middle, none outside either, Brock. So give him just 2 yards on that carry. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. And a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one missed the mark. And that brings up 3rd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Hey.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throw on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
Texans 14. Cam Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
In the pistol, give to Pierce. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
On the quick, right?
Stroud from the pistol. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down.
118. That's right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He throws a bullet to this big gain downfield. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Stride to throw on first down. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
11.
Shotgun now, first round. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. It is in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans face a 4-point deficit. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. They're always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Texans 21.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Fields this one at the 3. Jukes one defender, and he takes the return out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that? What? 18. What's that?
Pierce up the middle, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down now, 7 to go.
What's that? 18. What's that?
From the 28. Caught by Collins on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. Third down.
South.
Back to throw. Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contest.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Son.
Lawrence in the pistol. Brought in right side. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Hey, tomato.
From the 36. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Hey, go. Hey, Silver.
From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hey.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Red on red. Hey, so.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He finds Brown right side. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Soko. Hey, kill.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd down, Lawrence to throw. And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. Brought down before the return gets far. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Collins got it left side. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 34. Thrown to his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. That's on target to Pierce. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's good for an H-town. First and 10 at the 40.
Here's Stroud again. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Go.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Here we go.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Rip, 23. Hey, Ginger, time.
They've got a man in motion. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tootin. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Lisa, 24.
And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, go.
Tootin. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might ain't no Power Ranger.
That goal line agonizingly close here. It's 3rd and goal.
All right, let's go. It's on. Go. Let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Little knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
We know they're most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Some yardage lost and 1st down lost too with that grounding flag. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Pierce. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
The Jags bringing out the dime look. 3rd down. Throwing is Stroud. Flush down now to his left. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner. But they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team on the field. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Hey, run!
Now we give left side to Bigsby. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Hey, Kate, sorting through traffic, seeking out a runner, that is this guy's domain. And boy, does he know how to operate in it.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Hey, son, it's like
Now it's Lawrence. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars push their lead further to start the half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead to 20.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
Texans take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. Keeps it moving. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25. So if we all recover from that last play, it's first and 10 near the red zone. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
On the quick, right?
Throwing again, it's Stroud. That's caught for the first. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Oh, Eric.
Stroud completes it quick. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Going after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans drop the lead back to 13. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars push the lead to 20. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Stroud. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Don't worry.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins on the stop. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
8. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Here we go. Look the hot, look the hot. 18.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He fires. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right behind.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drop the lead back to 13. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
Hand off to Tootin. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph. Ralph. Hey, tomatoes.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Decent 24. See? Hey, Soko, it's hot.
Now they send their back in motion right. From the 45 on 2nd down. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Red on red.
They kick the running back in motion. From the gun on this 3rd down, Lawrence. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. 3rd down from From this distance, Brock, that is a spot you expect your offense to convert, but you also expect your defense to make the stop. This time, the defense won out with a nice interception.
Yeah, in that scenario, it's really like an outfielder in baseball, Kate, right? If you're going to go for it, as a defender, if you're going to just pull the trigger and you're going to go for it, you better make it happen, and you better get that pick. Otherwise, you're giving up a first down conversion. He gets the pick, and those defensive coaches and that defense celebrating on the sidelines. That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
This is complete to Schultz. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
118.
On the carry, it's Pierce. Room to run inside the 20. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front. Receivers got to block on the perimeter. They all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
Hey,
Lawrence now off the play action. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
on red. Go. This side. Take right open. 13, Lou. Hot.
Lawrence with it on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 12. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points.
Texans 42.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
All right.
Here's Brown now. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They go play action with Stroud. Into the hands of Dulcich. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
As that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. Right. 18. Okay.
Here's Strand again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this.
Oh, okay.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now here he goes. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up.
Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. They give up the guts of Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Hey, run.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, go.
This is Bigsby. Big gap up the middle. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. That one one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on first. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 3-score game in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
All right, they feel comfortable with the lead they have, so they're just going to kick this from the 10. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
62, Texans 42.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. Jukes out a one-stop. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Tony.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Handoff running right. Pierce. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass in that RPO scheme offensively. Feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
Stroud to throw on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Here we go. 118. Outside.
This is Pierce running right. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. Let's go. 118. Outside.
Stroud off the play fake. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
118. Outside.
Stroud's going to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Lisa 24. Hey, son. All right, here we go. Son.
Tight end going in motion here. Hand off here for Bigsby. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
Lucky 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. Needs a good amount here, too. 51 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they push their lead to 23.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Swap. Mother swap. Hey, my man.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. And creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. This is Pierce. Makes a cut to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Thank you, Texas. White Tony. At 18. Let's hit. Hey, Uno Mars.
From the gun, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down.
On play action, here's Stroud. On the move, headed right. It connects down the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
18.
1st down, Stroud. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
All right.
Shotgun handoff to Pierce. He brings the tackle. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Strikes hit. The ball is out. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You could almost feel the eyes of those defenders like saucers. They see a quarterback in the open field, and all they want to do is knock him out. Or in this case, knock the ball loose. Job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Setting up for the kneel down on third. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars, as we'll see you next time from Houston.